You guys, we need to get into this because Sydney Sweeney just broke her silence on that American Eagle jeans controversy. And she did it in a brand new GQ interview. Not only did she open up about the whole brand drama, but she also touched on her love life. And let me tell you, the internet is not vibing with it. Fans are saying this interview made her look out of touch. And weirdly enough, the journalist is catching heat too. The whole thing turned messy real quick. But that's not all. We've also got Flavor Flav getting roasted by Dancing with the Stars fans, Alex Earl's stepmom jumping into the mix with a shady response, and even Huda Beauty chiming in on Love Island. Oh, and wait till you hear what's going on with Millie Bobby Brown and David Harbour, because those bullying and harassment rumors, yeah, they're finally being addressed. On top of that, we've got the fresh Grammy nominations shaking up the music scene and a wild lawsuit update between Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively. There's just so much to unpack this week. Hey everyone, it's Christy. Welcome back to the weekly TeaCap. I'm telling you, the chaos didn't stop after last week's Dancing with the Stars drama. It only got worse. So here's what went down. Flavor Flav showed up as a guest judge and fans were heated. The issue? His scoring made absolutely no sense. Viewers were confused, like seriously scratching their heads. Alex Earl delivered one of her best performances yet. She was glowing, the crowd was hyped. And then Flav drops a 9 while every other judge gives her a perfect 10. Fans were like, was he watching the same dance? And it didn't stop there. He also gave Andy a 9, which had people convinced he was mixing things up. The internet exploded with comments, calling him out for being distracted or not paying attention. So after the show, people cornered him asking why he did it. And Flav came clean. He said, "You guys, it was an accident." Then he hopped on Twitter explaining the whole thing. Apparently, judges have to enter their scores into a computer first. And he hit 9 by mistake. Once the score's in, you can't change it. He even tweeted, "That girl deserved perfect 10s. Y'all saw me looking confused at the computer. I told the crew I meant 10 but couldn't fix it." He said he found Alex afterward and apologized face-to-face, and apparently she was super chill about it. But fans still weren't happy. And honestly, everyone's asking why the producers even brought Flavor Flav in as a guest judge in the first place. Meanwhile, Alex Earl's stepmom couldn't resist stepping into the drama herself. She posted what looked like a subtle response to last week's situation when Cheryl Burke, a former Dancing with the Stars pro, was the guest judge. Remember, she was the only one who gave Alex a 9 when everyone else scored her higher. So now, with Flavor Flav's slip-up, it's like deja vu. And fans are convinced Alex's stepmom's comment was her way of saying, "We see the pattern." So last week, things got ugly between Alex Earl's stepmom and Cheryl Burke after that Ozempic TikTok. Ashley, Alex's stepmom, posted a video throwing shade, saying, "Oh, go take more Ozempic," which instantly blew up online. Cheryl didn't let it slide either. She clapped back, saying she was being body shamed and that it was totally inappropriate, especially since Alex's little brother was right there in the video when Ashley made that comment. It got real uncomfortable, real fast. But this week, things took a much calmer turn, or at least that's how it looked. When Alex scored all 10s on Dancing with the Stars, except for Flavor Flav's accidental 9, her stepmom posted another TikTok, this time all smiles showing the family watching the episode together. She captioned it, "See, I can behave." Everyone knew that was her little wink to the chaos from last week. It was her way of saying, "Don't worry, I've learned my lesson," and keeping things drama-free, at least on camera. Even though Flavor Flav already cleared up that his score was a slip-up, fans were still watching to see if Ashley would fire back again. But she stayed chill this time. Now let's move from ballroom drama to Hollywood red carpet madness. Because at the Stranger Things Season 5 premiere, all eyes were glued to Millie Bobby Brown and David Harbour. Yeah. They actually hugged and smiled for photos together, looking super friendly after weeks of wild rumors. That moment alone had everyone talking because earlier this week, headlines exploded claiming Millie had filed a bullying and harassment complaint against David on set. Some outlets even said she had a rep watching over her during filming because of his behavior. Wild, right? So when fans saw them hugging it out on the carpet, it felt like they were shutting the rumors down in real time. During interviews, Millie even called David a father figure both on and off set, which only added to the confusion. Like, are they cool now? Or was that just PR damage control? And let's be honest, David Harbour's name has already been dragged through the mud lately. Lily Allen's new album didn't exactly paint him as a saint. She aired out some pretty personal stuff about their marriage, from his supposed betrayal to him allegedly pushing for an open relationship, and fans were not impressed. So hearing new drama about him and Millie had people ready to cancel him all over again. But that red carpet appearance might have been his attempt to clean up the narrative, smiling, hugging, playing the good guy again. And just when you think the week couldn't get any crazier, the Grammy nominations dropped, and what? Two Hype House members made the Best New Artist list. Alex Warren and Addison Rae, yes, the TikTok stars, are officially Grammy nominated. Like, are we living in a simulation? To be fair, Alex's track Ordinary has been blowing up, so his nod makes sense. But Addison Rae? That one caught everyone off guard. Fans were losing it online, saying the Grammys have officially entered their influencer era. It's wild times in music right now, and this nomination list proves it. Man, I honestly feel bad for Rauw Alejandro. He totally got snubbed this year. He's been killing it musically, and still no Grammy nod? That's wild. I also think Raven Lynn deserved a spot for Love Me Not, because that song has been everywhere. It's been on TikTok, in clubs, on playlists, basically the anthem of the year. But nope, she got left out too. Anyway, here's the full Best New Artist lineup. Olivia Dean, Katai, The Marias, Addison Rae, Somber, Leon Thomas, Alex Warren, and Lola Young. Honestly, that's a wild mix of indie vibes, pop stars, and influencers. It's like the Grammys just threw everyone into one pot and said, let's see what happens. Now, for Song of the Year, the list is stacked. We've got Abracadabra with Anxiety, APT with DTMF, Golden with Luther Manchild, and Wildflower, closing out the top hits. Then for Album of the Year, brace yourself. The nominees are Bad Bunny, Justin Bieber, Sabrina Carpenter, Clips, Pusha T and Malice, Lady Gaga, Kendrick Lamar, Leon Thomas, and Tyler, the Creator. Like, this lineup is insane. And for Record of the Year, the competition's just as crazy. Bad Bunny again for DTMF, Sabrina with Manchild, Doja with Anxiety, Billie Eilish with Wildflower, Lady Gaga with Abracadabra, Kendrick Lamar's Luther, Chapel Road's The Subway, APT with Rose, and of course, Bruno Mars is in there too. Because when is he not? I seriously don't even know who's gonna take it home this time. What do you guys think? Drop your predictions below, because next year's Grammys are gonna be wild. All right, let's switch gears, because we've got drama heating up in the Huda beauty world. So, the brand had been working closely with Huda from Love Island. They'd even teased collabs since she left the villa. She posted pictures with Huda beauty products, everything seemed fine, until that disastrous live stream with Louis. During the live, someone called in and used a racist slur toward Alexandria. And instead of shutting it down instantly, Huda and Louis were seen laughing. People lost it. Fans called them out immediately, saying it was disgusting and disrespectful. Alexandria herself came forward along with Shelley and other Love Island castmates, saying that kind of moment should have been handled with empathy, not laughter. Huda tried to defend herself, saying she only laughed because she was uncomfortable and didn't know how to react. But viewers weren't buying it. They said there's nothing funny or awkward about racism. Period. Not long after, Huda Beauty officially dropped her from all campaigns. They posted a public statement on Instagram that read, "At Huda Beauty, kindness and humility are at the heart of everything we do. Unfortunately, one of our recent collaborators has displayed behavior that does not align with our values. We are truly disappointed by Huda Mustafa's recent live, and we take all forms of racism very seriously. While we don't believe her actions reflect her entire character, we found them deeply upsetting." They went on to say, "We know that many members of our community and team were hurt and offended by these actions. While we valued the partnership we had with Huda, her recent behavior and the way this situation has been handled does not reflect our brand's principles. As a result, we've decided to end our partnership and remove any related content from our social platforms and in-store displays." And just like that, partnership gone, collabs deleted, and her influencer reputation took a major hit. Accountability is everything in moments like this, and Huda Beauty made it clear that this isn't about canceling anyone. It's about learning from mistakes. In their caption, they emphasized, "This action was taken not because of any creator's content, but because of the lack of seriousness around the issue, and because people close to us were genuinely hurt." They doubled down, saying this was about accountability, not destruction. Season 6's Janai even dropped a supportive comment saying, "Love to see it," but not everyone was cheering. The comment section turned into a battlefield. Some fans felt Huda Beauty went too far, writing things like, "This ain't it. She didn't even say anything. And I hope she sues you for defamation." Others accused the brand of using Huda for clout, then tossing her aside once controversy hit, with one comment reading, "Y'all just used her for hype, then dumped her like she's nothing over a laugh she didn't mean." People are split, half saying the brand did the right thing by protecting its image, the other half calling it a total overreaction. One user even wrote, "She nervously laughed and asked, 'What did she say? Where's the racism in that?' The proof's in the video." So yeah, emotions are running high. Huda's silence since the fallout only adds to the tension, leaving everyone guessing what her next move will be. Now, switching gears, the Justin Baldoni versus Blake Lively courtroom chaos just got another twist. This legal battle that's been dragging on forever finally saw some movement. A federal judge officially ended Justin's countersuit against Blake, calling time on his side of the case after months of delays. The judge had already dismissed it back in June, and Justin's window to refile has now officially closed. But Blake's original lawsuit still very much alive, and it's heading to trial in March 2026. Justin's lawyer, Brian Friedman, came out swinging after headlines started saying Justin missed deadlines. He told BBC, "No deadlines were missed. Our clients chose not to amend their complaints to preserve appeal rights." He added that they're fully committed to fighting Blake's claims and are ready to pursue the truth through every legal and factual avenue. Friedman also accused the media of twisting the story, saying, "Even something as procedural as a filing date has been turned into a mischaracterization." But the real shocker came when new court documents dropped this week, revealing the list of names Blake's team submitted for discovery. And it's basically a Hollywood guest list. Taylor Swift, Emily Blunt, Gigi Hadid, Hugh Jackman, and even the Haim sisters were all listed. A source later told people that it's not as dramatic as it sounds, explaining the list was just for discovery purposes, not actual witnesses. So no, Taylor Swift won't be walking into court to testify, at least not yet. Still, fans can't stop buzzing about how deep this legal rabbit hole has gone. And now back to Sydney Sweeney, because wow, what a year it's been for her! Once adored as Hollywood's next it girl, the tide has definitely started turning. Everyone loved her in Euphoria and Anyone But You, but lately, public opinion's been rocky. It started when those birthday photos leaked, the ones where her family was spotted wearing certain political gear, and suddenly people were questioning what she really stands for. Then came that American Eagle ad campaign with the tagline, "Sydney Sweeney has great genes," which immediately blew up online. Critics accused the brand of pushing a blonde hair, blue eyes beauty standard, saying it felt exclusionary and outdated. The internet dragged both the ad and Sydney, and she stayed silent. Until now, because for the first time this week, she finally addressed the controversy surrounding her name, and she did it in her new GQ interview. People were waiting to see how she'd handle it, and let's just say, her answers are sparking even more debate. When asked about the president and vice president publicly weighing in on that infamous jeans ad, Sydney tried to play it cool, but her response didn't help her case. The journalist even wrote that they asked, "I think it'd be totally human to feel thankful that powerful people publicly had your back. Did you feel that way?" Sydney's answer? She said, "It's not that I didn't feel that way, but honestly, I wasn't thinking about any of it. I just put my phone away. I've been filming Euphoria every day, 16-hour days, and I don't bring my phone on set. I just work, go home, and sleep." And that's when the internet lost it. People flooded the comments, calling her tone cold and detached, saying she sounded out of touch. One comment straight up said, "She's smug, a pick-me, and a Republican. Unbearable." Another wrote, "She's literally her Euphoria character in real life." And someone else added, "Girl, no one's talking about the jeans." You know exactly what this was about. Fans felt like her answers came off dismissive, like she didn't understand why people were even upset in the first place. But just when you think the week couldn't get messier, boom! The relationship rumors exploded. Sydney was caught in Central Park, locking lips with none other than Scooter Braun. Hours after that GQ interview dropped, where she swore she was single, paparazzi photos showed her cuddled up with Scooter like something straight out of a rom-com. And this isn't the first time they've been seen together. They've been spotted at events, dinners, even cozy park strolls, but she's still publicly claiming she's single. Fans are calling her out left and right, saying the timing's too suspicious to ignore, especially since Scooter's reputation in Hollywood is not exactly squeaky clean. People think the two might be bonding over their canceled by the internet status, both facing massive public backlash and maybe finding comfort in each other's drama. One insider even joked online, they probably sit around saying, "Nobody understands us," while refreshing Twitter. And honestly, that might not be too far off. The internet's already dubbing them the most disliked new duo of 2025, and fans are not here for it. Whether they're officially together or just having fun, people are questioning every move and wondering why Sydney would attach herself to Scooter when her public image is already so fragile. Still, she's sticking to her story. Sydney insists she's single, standing by her work, and says she has no regrets about that American Eagle jeans campaign. But public opinion? Totally flipped. The same fans who once adored her are now side-eyeing every quote, every outfit, and every new paparazzi moment. So yeah, between the jeans scandal, her awkward GQ answers, and the Scooter Braun connection, it's been a rough week for Sydney Sweeney's PR team. But the million-dollar question is, can she bounce back? Or is this the start of a serious fall from grace? Drop your thoughts below. I want to hear everything. From the Huda Beauty fallout to the Grammy nominations, the Stranger Things premiere drama, the Dancing with the Stars chaos, and the never-ending Justin versus Blake lawsuit. This week was crazy. Make sure to hit that like button, drop a comment, share this video, and of course, subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. I'll see you in the next one.